Hey, it's Matt. Tyler's at summer camp, but here's a quick look at where we are with the town. Not what we're going to talk about today, but I like to give you a little overview of where things are going, or where they've been. So, we added a lobby area to that building, and we've done a lot of work lately on this raceway complex, including adding a garage area and expanding the top. We'll show you that another time. The airport's been relocated a bit. But today, I'm going to show you how to make this. So this set is based on a fire chief car, but we've changed it and made it into just a regular 4x4 kind of a Jeep thing. I happen to think that it looks a lot like a Land Rover Defender because I've added this big push bar to the front and these top turn signals. But it's a very simple model to build, and it doesn't have really any specialty pieces except for that bar, which you can also use all sorts of other kinds of bars for, depending on what you have. So let me show you how to build it. The main chassis of this set is a 2x8 plate. So we're going to set that aside for a moment. We're using the short axle plates, not the ones that stick out a little bit, but the short ones, and we're putting on these big knobby tires. On one of those plates you're going to put a 2x3, or one of those axle pieces I should say, put a 2x3 plate, and on the other a 2x2 plate to give you a little bit of bulk. The one with the 2x2 goes one stud in from the end on the chassis piece, and then the one with the 2x3 plate is going to have one stud of that plate sticking out. So you can see we have this kind of setup. On the back end, behind that, we've added a hitch. You could add any number of things back there that you wanted to. That's just what we chose to do. And on the front is that specialty bull bar piece. You can use a 2x4 bull bar. You can use all sorts of things you can put on the front. You put a winch on the front, whatever you like. We're going to use this. So park that over there for now. The back half of the truck is made using this kind of chassis piece, and we're going to put a 1x2 tile between the arches there, and then this little like L-shaped modified tile. That's our tailgate. Adding a tail light. We use a 1x3 plate here just to give it a little contrast with the red, and we want to finish it off with a 1x3 red plate, and then of course the other side, and that's our back chassis piece. The front of this one is using a regular fender type piece, and we're going to take a 1x4 plate. I'm going to put it so that it sticks off the end like that. Now underneath the back side we'll put another contrasting 1x2 plate, and then on the top of it will be our 1x1 round orange turn signal piece. Now, I already did the other one, so I'll go ahead and stick that on this side. Now you can flip it over, and you're going to put a 1x4 plate on the back like that. That is the main part of the front chassis. Now as for how the headlights and stuff go, well, it's really very simple. So we're going to put on a 1x2 block, brick right behind, inset one there, and then we're using these usual headlight pieces. I have a round yellow headlight lens in there. Put one on there and one on there, and then we're going to add a 2x2 tile to make a hood and kind of keep the top of the truck red. I just realized my mistake. Did you see that earlier? We're going to have to fix that. Guess I wasn't paying attention. There, now I fixed my mistake. That's what happens when you're building things without looking directly at them, like we have to do for these videos. Alright, so we're going to take this chassis, and this goes on flat against the back of that chassis piece there, which gives you that nice wheel arch location. And then the front basically drops on. I guess you could say it's a body on frame design. Push that all tight. The rest of this is pretty easy. You need to be able to steer it, so pop the steering wheel in, make sure you leave a gap there, because you'll need it to put in your windshield. Now there's a couple different windshield options you could use here. If you wanted to get one that kind of had a fold down look like you're on Safari, you could do that. Obviously you could lengthen this to make the longer version of the Land Rover Discovery. But we're just using a regular one with a tile on the front. I thought about putting some lights up here, but it seemed like overkill. So then we just have a regular roll bar. I would have used a chrome one, but we don't have any more chrome ones. So there you go. That's it. That's your Land Rover Defender Discovery sort of looking thing. I guess it looks more like a Defender now that I look at it with the narrow set headlights. So we'll call it a Defender when we list it on YouTube. But that's it. Nice little truck. So that was our Land Rover Defender, we decided. And the week before, I think we'd shown you how to build a blue version of this truck. Here's a black and yellow one. I think the blue one is somewhere over there. A few other things that are in the works, most likely when Tyler gets back from Scout Camp. We're working on smart car variations still. I think this one's going to end up being kind of a black and red affair. And I'm trying to come up with a way of using these windshield pieces to make some kind of a bus. Obviously that's still very much a work in progress. And there's still a lot of Bricksburg to rebuild. But again, we're going to wait till Tyler comes back from camp. I just wanted you guys to have something while he was gone. So keep checking our blog and keep checking the channel. Thanks. So this is based on a fire chief So this set is based on, okay, excuse me. The cat is going through. Move. Move. We're going to start with a regular chassis. Just center it on the front like that. Actually, wait. No, you don't. No. That's wrong. Don't do that. Pop this on the back of our chassis and knock the wheels off in the process. There, everything's falling apart. So with a steering wheel, drop that in. Got a piece up there to finish it off, but you don't really need it. Nope, I just realized.